sunset-soaked coastlines, postcard-perfect streets, and cities so stunning they'll stop you in your tracks. But only one can claim the crown. Join us as we reveal America's most beautiful cities. Beauty is personal, sure, but then there are places that practically scream, "Look at me." Maybe it's the sea breeze mixing with street music or a skyline lit by the perfect sunset glow. Today, we're hitting the road and skies to share the 10 most visually stunning cities in the US. And let me warn you, the winner might raise some eyebrows. We didn't just skim glossy brochures or scroll through social media for this lineup. Nope. We dug deep into local lore, hidden corners, and real-life stories that give each city its special spark. Some are predictable favorites, but others might flip your travel plans upside down. Stick around, because number 1 is the showstopper you never saw coming. Number 10, Chicago, Illinois. Chicago isn't just big, it's bold, perched right on the shore of Lake Michigan like it owns the place. Towering skyscrapers kiss the sky, while historic bridges crisscross the Chicago River with industrial grace. Dare to step onto the Willis Tower skydeck for a serious adrenaline rush, or wander Millennium Park for that must-have selfie with the Bean. Summers buzz with rooftop bars and beach volleyball, but winters transform the city into a snow-dusted fairy tale. Ever tried deep dish pizza? It's basically a warm hug topped with cheese, so yes, it's worth braving the Windy City chill. Beyond the big hits, Chicago's neighborhoods burst with culture, art, and enough personality to fill a stadium. Hop on a water taxi for a fresh angle on the skyline, or lose hours at the Art Institute soaking up masterpieces. This place practically vibrates with energy, like it's always challenging you to keep pace. Summers by the lake? It's like the whole city takes one giant exhale, says Ebony from Chicago. But if you think the skyline here is epic, wait till you see the neon playground in the desert next. Number 9, Las Vegas, Nevada Vegas, baby. It's not just a city, it's an electric circus set in the Mojave Desert, daring you to play along. The Strip glitters with 24/7 shows, casinos, and so many neon signs, they might guide UFOs from space. Step off the roller coaster of lights and find Red Rock Canyon, a red sandstone paradise that proves the desert can be just as dazzling as the Strip. Feel like escaping the glitz? A quick drive brings you to a realm of rugged cliffs and endless blue skies. At night, the Bellagio fountains put on a water and lights show so mesmerizing you'll think they're dancing just for you. Fremont Street is old-school Vegas with a futuristic twist. Think zip lines under a canopy of LED stars. And the food? Everything from 5-star gourmet to mind-blowing tacos at 3 a.m. because, well, Vegas. The desert at dawn is pure magic. I almost forgot I was near slot machines, laughs Julio from Madrid. Whether you're chasing jackpots or desert sunsets, Vegas proves there's more than one way to shine. Next up, we're trading neon lights for steady raindrops in a city that redefined cool and cloudy. Number 8, Seattle, Washington. Seattle's famous drizzle is the secret sauce that keeps this city green and gorgeous, like nature's own Instagram filter. Pike Place Market is your first stop, where fresh coffee, flying fish, and street performers create an all-day carnival for the senses. The Space Needle stands tall amid misty skies, occasionally offering peekaboo views of majestic Mount Rainier. Water is everywhere. Puget Sound sparkles with ferries, and Lake Union hosts sailboats that just might lull you into a daydream. Wander the Elliott Bay Trail at dusk and watch the skyline reflect in the harbor like a painting come to life. Cozy cafes, eclectic bookstores, and quirky art spots seem to pop up on every corner. Hello, caffeine-fueled creativity. Rain here feels less like weather and more like a gentle reminder to slow down, says Jenna from Portland. When the sun does break through, it's like the entire city collectively cheers and heads straight to the nearest patio. Whether you're paddling a kayak or grooving to a local band, Seattle embraces the offbeat and the outdoorsy in one gorgeous combo. But if you think this corner of the Northwest is rugged, wait until you see the wild frontier vibes coming up next. Number 7, Anchorage, Alaska. Anchorage is what happens when a laid-back city meets the raw, untamed power of nature. Picture waking up to crisp mountain air with moose casually strolling by like friendly neighbors. Downtown might feel mellow, but you're never far from epic glacier hikes or rivers teeming with salmon. Chugach State Park is practically next door, offering jaw-dropping mountain views and trails that'll steal your heart. Winter brings long nights, but the northern lights turn the sky into a living kaleidoscope. Watching the aurora swirl above is pure magic, says Todd from Anchorage. Summers flip the script with nearly endless daylight. Who needs bedtime when the midnight sun is shining? Fuel up with fresh Alaskan king crab or try reindeer sausage, because why not? Here, glaciers and grizzlies remind you that city life is just a blip in Mother Nature's domain. But if you prefer your history haunted and your streets dripping with mossy mystery, hang tight for our next stop. Number 6. Savannah. Georgia's Savannah is like stepping into a southern Gothic novel. Moss-laden oak trees, vintage cobblestones, and whispers of bygone secrets. Forsyth Park's famous fountain is picture-perfect, a grand centerpiece for lazy afternoon strolls. River Street, lined with centuries-old buildings, feels like a portal into another time. You can almost hear the ghosts at dusk, says Martin from Charleston. If you dare, take a haunted tour after sunset to experience why this city owns its spooky reputation. But it's not all chills. Shrimp and grits at Mrs. Wilkes is the kind of soul food that warms you from the inside out. Every corner oozes romance and mystery, from hidden gardens to stately cemeteries. The humidity hugs you tight, encouraging slow, languid conversations under swaying Spanish moss. Just when you're lost in southern charm, the next city sweeps you into a pastel dream of rainbow rose and breezy porches. Number 5. Charleston, South Carolina. Charleston is the belle of the South, with pastel mansions and cobblestone lanes steeped in centuries of charm. Rainbow Row looks straight out of a storybook, pastels so bright they might as well be flirting with the sun. Horse-drawn carriages clatter past wrought iron fences, giving you a glimpse of life in a different era. It's like living inside a postcard, says Diana from Charlotte. Catch a cotton candy sunset over the Battery and watch sailboats glide by like dancers on the harbor. Foodies rejoice. She crab soup and fresh-off-the-boat shrimp will make you wonder if you can bottle up southern comfort. Wander Magnolia Plantation to see gators, peacocks, and centuries-old oaks that wear moss like royal robes. Lazy afternoons sipping sweet tea on wide porches? Charleston wrote the book on that vibe. Yet for all its history, the city embraces modern art, fashion, and a growing tech scene, so tradition meets tomorrow. If you think this is photogenic, brace yourself for a city that takes iconic to legendary status. Number 4. San Francisco, California. Some cities have beauty. San Francisco straight up demands it. Roller coaster hills, classic cable cars, and the Golden Gate Bridge peeking through morning fog. It's cinematic from every angle. Cling to a cable car as it rattles up steep streets lined with Victorian homes. That fog gives the city an air of mystery, says Miguel from SF. Seafood chowder in a sourdough bowl at Fisherman's Wharf? Welcome to cozy heaven. Explore Chinatown for dim sum that'll make your taste buds sing, then hit the Mission for burritos bigger than your head. Alcatraz looms in the bay, taunting thrill seekers with tales of daring escapes and ghostly echoes. Head to Twin Peaks after dusk, and you'll see the city sparkle like a gem against the Pacific. Next, we're trading bay views for sky-high mountains in a town that feels plucked from a postcard. Number 3. Telluride, Colorado. Tucked into the San Juan Mountains, Telluride is the kind of place that has you double-checking if you're dreaming. Its charming main street with Victorian buildings feels like stepping onto a movie set, only realer. Snow bunnies unite in winter for top-notch skiing, while summer hikers chase fields of rainbow wildflowers. It's like living inside a painting. There are mountains everywhere, says Becky from Denver. The gondola between Telluride and Mountain Village is basically a flight through paradise. Try local trout or kick back with a craft beer as you swap adventure stories. Each year, film buffs flock to the Telluride Film Festival, turning this quiet haven into a celeb-studded wonderland. Just outside town, Bridal Veil Falls roars with postcard-perfect drama, worth every ounce of effort to get there. Whether you're pedaling through alpine trails or sipping cocoa in a cozy lodge, Telluride is all about epic vibes. But hold on to that wanderlust. Our next stop is pure tropical fantasy, wrapped in a floral lay. Number 2. Honolulu. Hawaii Honolulu greets you with an ocean breeze and a lay. Waikiki's golden sands invite surfers, sunbathers, and those who just want to watch the waves while sipping a Mai Tai. For a morning challenge, hike Diamond Head to score panoramic views of a city somehow both laid back and bustling. You can practically taste the paradise in the air, winks Emma from San Francisco. Pay your respects at Pearl Harbor, then dive into the rich Polynesian culture at a luau that'll have your hips swaying. Whether it's a colorful poke bowl or the fluffiest shave ice on earth, the food will have you swooning. Honolulu's mix of city energy and island vibes is the reason you might never want to leave. The aloha spirit isn't just a saying here. It's in the smiles, the greetings, and the laid-back pace of life. But if you think this is paradise, Our top pick transports you to an entirely new level of awe. Number 1. Sedona, Arizona. Sedona doesn't just wow you, it taps you on the shoulder and says, prepare to be forever changed. Towering red rocks glow like embers at dusk, with a skyline that feels almost alien in its beauty. Lace up your boots for Cathedral Rock or Bell Rock, each turn in the trail revealing panoramas that'll leave you breathless. Something about these red cliffs is so magical, shares Georgia from Sedona. With its famed vortexes, crystal shops, and artistic corners, Sedona feels equal parts enchanted and edgy. Refuel with mouth-watering enchiladas from Elote Cafe, rumored to cause spontaneous happy dances. Southwestern art galleries line the streets, and their canvases match the energy of the landscape. Sunrise yoga on a desert plateau or stargazing under a blanket of endless cosmos? Pick your brand of magic. Locals say once Sedona hooks you, it's impossible to shake the feeling that you belong here. Congratulations, Sedona. You get the crown. From Chicago's urban roar to Sedona's desert hush, America's beauty comes in every flavor imaginable. Did your personal favorite shine here, or did we miss a hidden wonder? Tell us in the comments. I can't wait to hear your picks. And hey, don't forget to like, subscribe, and keep that wanderlust alive for more stunning destinations.